Hello everyone. In today's video, I will be talking about 2019 Standard Maths exam, question number 23. This question came from the topic of bivariate data analysis. And the question itself looks, on the face of it, looks pretty hard, but if you understand how this works, this is not as hard as it looks. So it's from this topic, 12.2, exam question type 2. So these types of questions generally, at the very least, they appear hard, but we'll solve it step by step and see how we go. Okay, so let's open the question. So you're given a graph, and on the chart you've got a few data points, where on the x-axis telling you what is the arm span of a person, of children, and what are their heights. So for a given child has 136 centimeter of arm span and their height is 142, whereas another one has the same height as 142, but their arm span is 138. And then it's asking a few questions relating to this chart. So let's take out the question. So here's the question. First thing it's asking you is calculate the Pearson correlation coefficient. And it's one of the easy questions. What I've done is I have used the Excel. So I've put down all the values on the x-axis and y-axis over here. And then I applied a correlation formula, which is correl in Excel. And it will give you 0.9898 of correlation. So A is straightforward, 0.98. Then the second one is asking you the direction and strength of the linear association between height and arm span. Now, direction, if something is going in this direction, going upward, so as the arm span is increasing, the height is also increasing, right? So with 148, there is a higher height, 152. With lower arm span, the height is lower. So the trend is going upward. So you call this a positive trend. Then what you also need to know, what it's also asking is what is the strength of the relationship? Now, I would say this is a strong strength. Now, the reason I say this is strong is because the points are quite closely knitted together. They are not like sparse. There is not one point over here, another one here. They're not as sparse. So something like this is called a strong relationship. Now, to show this further, different ways a relationship can be shown. So if you go on to the theory behind it, go to Bivariate Data Analysis on StudyNinja site, you will see I have put different kinds of relationships. So something like this going, where the points are closely knitted together, is strong positive relationship. Whereas something like this would be moderate positive, and this is pretty weak moderate, though they're going up, but they're not going so closely knitted. So in this question, they were very close together, so we'll call it positive and strong relationship. The last question has given you an equation, and then what they're asking you is what is the height if a certain person is 143 centimeters. So they're saying that we have already drawn a line for you, and that line has this equation. So work out the height if someone has an arm span of 143 centimeters. So that's pretty straightforward. Height, they've already given you the equation, so 0.866 times arm span, in this case is 143 plus 23.7. So if you solve this, you'll get a value of 147.538.